Hi, my name is Kaylin and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to the law of assumption, me helping you create your desired reality, trusting the process. If you would like more of a one-on-one approach, I do offer coaching, so go ahead and look down in my description box below for more information on that. But let's get straight into the video. I love affirming. I absolutely love affirming. Affirming is super easy for me because I naturally overthink, and why not think the way that I want to versus the way that I don't want to. So I like to naturally just lean towards this technique. It helps me change my beliefs, and very quickly, what I do to affirm is I do this 5 times. I will set 5 different blocks out of my life, and it'll be 15 minutes. It'll be like a 15-minute block or more if I truly, if I want to keep going and it's nothing. I will do no less than 15 minutes, and I will loop. I will consistently loop over. I know that there's like a parroting app. There are apps to help you, so you can like do it when you're sleeping, or you can sleep into your subconscious because it's your voice. But me personally, no, I do it myself. So in the state akin to sleep, which by the way, you're in a state akin to sleep multiple times a day. A state akin to sleep does not mean you have to get ready and go to bed or right before you go to bed. No. You are in a state akin to sleep multiple times throughout your day. It's whatever that doesn't take a lot of conscious focusing. So, you washing dishes. You may be driving on your way to work or from work. Heck, you could be cleaning up the house. You just things that don't take a lot of focus. You're gonna be able to go into a state of akin to sleep. It doesn't take a lot of attention seeking to wash dishes. That's pretty simple. So when you're washing dishes or when you're taking a shower, you can go ahead and start affirming. Most people are in the shower way more than 15 minutes anyway, so why not take that time to affirm and start creating the life that you want? I love doing it. Like I said, I do it no less than 5 times a day, especially if it's on a manifestation that I really, really, really want to experience. And when I do it this way, I think the longest it's ever taken for it to show up was, I'll say about at most maybe a week, but it usually happens within 3 days or less because I'm constantly affirming. If I do like maybe 2-3 times, I'll still get it, but it probably won't be just as fast. But if I am on it, if I'm constantly like affirming, like I said, that 15-minute block, that works for me. And that even works for like the people that I coach and my family and friends. I've tried and I've tested out with them. Tell me your results. I would love to hear it. I would ask them, and they're like, it worked. It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. And I'm like, yeah, it does. Now keep it up. Don't dive back into what you don't want to experience, because you see how easy it is to change your life. You're going to see how easy it is to revert back if you go back to these negative thought patterns. So it's super simple. To those people who like to say, oh, affirming is wishful thinking or vain affirmations, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. That's not true. Vain affirmations are when you set aside time out of your day to, like I said, let's say you want to do the 15-minute block that I recommend. You do it 5 times, but out of each of those 5 times that you do it, you go right back into talking up a negative storm, acting or, being in a mood that does not please you. You're ruminating on stuff that does not feel good. You just canceled out all your work. You just did all that for no reason. That's vain affirmation. That's wishful thinking. You think that because I did these 5 affirmation blocks for 15 minutes, I can just go back and be negative. No, you're gonna find out very quickly and easily that that's not how this works. You're gonna be going nowhere fast. Absolutely fast. You can do half the work. which is going in and having the technique help you, but then you go in and you don't do the rest of the work. You only did 50% of it. Well, don't be surprised that it doesn't manifest all the way, or if not at all, because you didn't do the work. You have to go ahead. If you're gonna do affirming, do the technique, like I said, do it for 15 minutes, do it for at least 5 times. If you can't do it for 5 times, like let's say you just can't find or set aside 5 times for 15 minutes throughout your day, then okay, settle for 3, settle for 2. Like, just try to find time where you can go in. I don't think it's really anything major. If you want to do for 10 minutes, do it for 10 minutes. I like I said, 15 and more works, because I'm like, dang, I could keep going. This is too simple. I could do this all day if I really wanted to. You just cannot keep canceling out the work that you're doing, because you won't get consistent results. You won't be able to maintain what you're doing because your mental diet is bad. I have a video about mental diet, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I definitely recommend you to, because your mental diet is a lifestyle. If something is taking you 6 months to create, and I've been guilty of this, I'm not talking down, I'm not thinking I'm holier than thou. If it's taking you 6 months or longer to create something, it's because you're not doing the work. You're wavering, you're being inconsistent, or you're doing the techniques, you're taking the time to do it, but you're not maintaining when you're outside of that practice. That stuff matters. You have to be able to keep the state. You have to be able to endure and keep the state. The longer you keep the state, the easier and the quicker the manifestation can unfold. That's it. That's all you have to do. So affirming, like I said, I think that's a quick and an easy go-to. I think a beginner can do it, and someone who's been at manifesting for years, they're pretty advanced in it. It's simple for all types and all levels of, your expertise in this subject. It doesn't take an expert, but it also doesn't take a beginner to be able to master this technique. And I absolutely love it. I swear by it. Mwah. You can just see how quickly your beliefs can change, because again, you're doing all the work. Everything comes up here. Affirming just helps me change my beliefs the quickest. This is my go-to. I love affirming. Affirming is nothing. If you are someone who overthinks, use affirmations, because you're already thinking anyways. You might as well think towards what you want and not what you don't want. You've been doing that really well. Let's do something different. Let's start achieving things. Let's not be sad and crying about stuff. That doesn't look good on us. Let's start raising ourselves up, affirm what we do want, and what we do not want, we don't even give attention to anymore. Let that be. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Like, share, subscribe, and happy manifesting.